We're here with Coach Lofdahl, who's starting his 7th season as Wayne State's cross-country head coach. Coach, starting with the men's team, it's another new season and there are plenty of new faces as you have 8 true freshmen joining the team. What is the vibe and the overall feeling heading into the new season?
I think there's a lot of excitement with the guys. Having that big group of freshmen that brings a lot of enthusiasm, and we've got a couple of redshirt freshmen as well who are going to get their first chance to compete in uniform this year. So I'd say excitement and some of the upperclassmen looking for some redemption as well from last year.
And I just asked about the 8 true freshmen. What do you want to see in terms of growth, not just for the incoming freshmen, but for the entire roster?
For the freshmen, obviously, they're going to be adjusting to the 8K distance, potentially a 10K distance, coming from high school where they raced 5Ks. So that always takes a little bit of time, and our first few meets will probably go a long way toward getting them adjusted to that big change. And I think for the returners, the biggest thing for our guys is staying healthy. It's certainly not being willing to work really hard and put in lots of miles and hard workouts. It's more of being able to recover well enough and pull it back when necessary in order to stay healthy and finish the season as strong as we can possibly be.
So one returnee is Ransom Allen. He was your lone men's runner at the NCAAs, and he finished 9th overall, which was the best finish for a Warrior in program history at the NCAAs. What can we expect from him, and how exciting is it that he's back?
It's very exciting for Ransom to be back for his final year. I think what you can expect from him is more of the same. He's one of the most consistent runners that we've ever had. He rarely has even a remotely bad race. He's just super consistent from meet to meet. When championship time rolls around, he typically has some of his best performances. So we're excited about that. And Zach Truman as well as another senior, his last year of eligibility, who was All-American 2 years ago. And he and Ransom trained together very well and feed off of each other. So I'm excited to have both of those guys back.
So you have 5 meets ahead of the postseason. What are your thoughts on those 5, and how can they prepare your team for the championship meets?
The first couple of meets will really be getting the rust out, getting back into the swing of competing and that all-out type of race effort that we haven't had in a while. And then I think the 2 meets that really prepare us for the championship season the most will be the Roy Griak Invitational in Minnesota and the Lewis Crossover Invitational. Both of those, for different reasons, should have a lot of great competition, a lot of really good Division II teams for us to compete with from other regions, which is what helps us get to the national championship meet. If we beat some of those teams from other regions outside the Midwest. The GRIAC Invitational, I think, will prepare us really well for the GLIAC Championships, being a tough, hilly course like we'll have at Michigan Tech at the end of the season. And then Lewis is a lot more flat and fast, which will prepare us well for the regional and national championships, which are, I like to call it track on grass, flat, fast courses with long straightaways and things like that.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Absolutely.